Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ari, and on this channel of mine, I like to talk about my thoughts, feelings, emotions, anything that comes to mind in the hopes to relate, connect, and share with anyone who does watch these videos. So thank you all for being here. And if you're not new here, thank you for supporting another video of mine, and any positivity that is shown, whether it's a like, a view, any thoughts, it does mean a lot to me. So today's topic is the desire to be alone, but initially I was going to talk about wanting friends but not wanting friends. And I know that if I truly wanted friends, I could try and make friends, and I guess I'll just get into it from here. But making friends, especially as an adult, and also when I feel like I haven't been the best at making friends and also keeping friends, but there's more to that. It's like a like and a dislike type of thing for me, because ever since I was younger, I will say when I was younger, it was easier for me to make friends. And I'm more the type of person where I like the one-on-one. Like, if I'm in a new environment, it's easier for me to talk to just one person and then become more immersed. So, yeah, growing up, like I've had like two, three good friends at a time, and that was like that was nice for me. And luckily, like throughout elementary school, like I had friends. But even with those friends, as I grew older, those friends drifted away from me. It's like they found new friends, and I guess just like normal kid stuff. Like growing up, I feel like I've always been somewhat of like a late bloomer, but also I would describe myself as more so innocent, because it's like the friends that I used to have, they would like flock to other certain crowds, if that makes sense. So basically, with my upbringing and making friends, keeping friends, it was like I was always left alone. And that provided a lot of time to reflect. Back then, it did feel a lot more of a like burden, like, wow, I don't have any friends, I feel so alone. It can be such like an embarrassing thing personally to not like have friends. Growing up now, like as an adult, and that's what I'll get into. Sometimes I want friends, but sometimes I don't. But basically, I feel like I've been used to being by myself and used to adapting to my own thoughts. But even now, as like an adult, making friends, because I didn't have a lot of friends back then. It's like, not how do I socialize, but I know it's the type of people that you'll attract. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Like the people who are truly for you, they will get you, they will understand you, but it's just different. And another thing about wanting friends but not wanting friends is the energy it puts into, or you need for it, because there's communication. And for me, I'm the type of person, like the people who know me well enough, I would hope that they feel like I genuinely care, even if I do remain distant. I believe it's like that. But I know that that could be something that I do need to work on, just maintaining and checking in on people more. But I'm not sure if it was something I was conditioned to because I didn't have a lot of friends, or I spent like a lot of time alone during like my primal like upbringing, that sometimes I just going back and forth texting. I There's quality time as well, like as far as spending time with friends, but also just the type of person I am, like my social battery, like it not gives out pretty quickly, but a lot of the time it's the feeling of, oh, if I do it alone, I might have more fun because I'm comfortable with myself. It's been like a while since I've had like a true best friend in which like I'm not questioning how I am, because for me it could be hard to like get close to people and like enjoy my time with someone and not be overthinking about how I'm coming off. So that probably tells, or it doesn't tell me, but that I'm learning from that, from just saying that out loud. But yeah, so it's like the things that you can do, like spend quality time with friends. Would I even be comfortable doing that with someone? And once again, going back to the social battery being drained and just making time. And I expressed this to someone recently. Um, I do have a therapist, but my therapist even was like, yeah, friends are work. Like it takes work. It's another relationship. And they have like, they call it like low maintenance friendships. And for a while, like I was calling it that for like the friends that I do have that I keep up with. Um, but I feel like I feel like I've become so accustomed to just dealing with myself that I I don't know, like I like to describe myself as antisocial sometimes because I sometimes just a lot of the time I just like to be left alone. But the times where I do want friends and not a group of friends, um, like one close friend, like I so my best friend lives in a different state. So I feel like that's definitely a factor that creates a barrier. But if I had like another close friend who was in close proximity, um, yeah, I guess I would be satisfied with that. And I can, like I said, I can make friends, but it's just the effort. And also going back to your vibe attracts your tribe. Like there are like-minded people such as me or who like to do the same things that I do, but it could be hard to like even scout a friend like that. So the times where I do want a friend, those are the times where I probably get bored with myself or bored with my normal day to day. Yeah, I'm just a true like introvert. I just like to be alone. I like to be in my own space. And that's the thing sometimes, like just having a day planned, that like one day planned where I'm doing like different errands or like I'm doing something out of the ordinary, that can like substitute for the need to have a friend for me. And also, like sometimes I just want like a dog or like a companionship. But of course, there's nothing wrong with having friends, but I guess let me know what you think down below. Like, because as people, we need human interaction. Some of us have family we can talk to, and then sometimes we get that human interaction through like experiencing, going out, living in this world, work. But like, do you think that you need friends? Of course, you don't need friends to survive, but just thinking about like getting older and having like someone to spend time with, you know? And I do feel like it is somewhat of a consequence of just how my upbringing was, and maybe the trauma that I felt trying to socialize when I was younger. Because it definitely, for a while, and even to this day, like it affected how I felt like others perceive me. But now I'm a lot more comfortable with myself. But I do feel like it may have been just a feeling of rejection and not being myself from a young age, or feeling like I have to gradually step into things to warm up to people. But not to say that I haven't had friends since I was like young. I've made connections and friends through like jobs and everything. And those relationships, I am blessed because it it made me feel seen and appreciated for who I truly am. And that is like a purpose of a friend, like someone who just wants to spend time with you and enjoys being in your presence. So that's a beautiful thing as is. So I am fortunate for those connections. It just seems like the dynamic of those connections, nothing bad happened. They're just not a constant in my life till this day. And of course, there's more I can do on my part, but I feel like I tend to isolate out of comfort. So, yeah, that's basically my thoughts, feelings, and emotions on this topic. It's like I want friends, but then I don't want friends, and then maybe just one friend. So, yeah, everyone, thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye.